In this video, we're going to see how to calculate the payment period and the collection period for the company F1 team. And we're going to use 365 days for the formula. So first, we're going to check what's exactly the information we need in order to do these formulas, and then we're going to apply them. So first thing, we need a few details that can be in the balance sheet or that we can calculate, as you're going to see below. The first one is that we need the average customers. And average customers is usually in the balance sheet, but in this exercise we don't have any balance sheet, so we need to calculate it. And we have done it as sales incomes minus sales collections. And this way we know how much do customers owe the company, and this will be the amount that will appear in a balance sheet. The other amount we need is the providers. It's usually again in the balance sheet, but in this case we don't have it. So we will calculate it as the raw material purchases minus the raw material payment of that year. Once we have this, we are going to use also data from the table, okay? The collections, payments, incomes, and so on table. So here you can see the table, and the data we're going to use is the one in orange, as you see those two things. So now, let's move on a little bit, just like this. We're going to insert a little chart in order to calculate things. And we're going to start with the collection period. To calculate the collection period, we need the income sales, and we're going to divide it by the average customer. That gives us the turnover, which is going to be 10.42, which means that the company is collecting money from the customers 10 times per year. So now we're going to transform this into days, and in order to do that, we're going to do 365 divided by 10.42, and this gives 35.028, which means the collection days are 36. Now let's move on to the payment, and again we're going to divide the purchases, which is 135. Let me show you here in the chart. You see, we got it there, and we're going to divide it by the providers. This should be in the balance, but in this case we have calculated. So once we do that operation, we get 4. That's the turnover. So the company pays 4 times per year the suppliers, the providers. Now we're going to transform this into days, which means we're going to divide 365 by 4, which gives us 91. And with that, we're going to calculate the result, which is going to be 92 days. As you can see, I always round up the days. And this is the solution for the exercise proposed. I hope this helps you to prepare your own exercises. See you in the next video.